Bank steers, the 5 family cattle. Purchased here at the Weiner sales last year. They're month and bred cattle. You'll know what they turn into. They're outstanding 2-year-old steers. One of them on bulls are 532 kilos. You put me right to that's the price. They're at 275 or 80 cents. I bet 62, thank you. I bet 262 cents. I bet 62. Look on now. I bet 262.
Hamilton Agents conducted their autumn sale on Thursday. Craig Purcell joins me. Craig, 1,800 cattle here today. Most possibly the dearest sale that you've sold in top to bottom, steers and heifers.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. All the good judges have been telling me, Murray, at other sales round the area of Ballarat and so on and so forth, and Gippsland and that, how dear these store cattle have got. And we haven't had a sale here, obviously, since about the Weiner times, or it might have been February we might have had one. Wow, just blew me socks off. It's unreal. Yeah. Unreal.
Most of the grown steers today, and it was quite obvious that the season was reflected in those cattle. That, you know, they've had a pretty tough time.
Yeah.
260s, and then at the end, 330 for... 310 for 330 kilos.
Yeah. 310. Well, I've never sold cattle for $3 before. Hardly, you know, it's extraordinary. It's extraordinary. The EU cattle, the Morale Reese cattle, I think they're 330 odd kilos with it. At $3.10, it adds up to a big dollar. It's done really incredible. The cattle, any of the feeder cattle, just really solid, aren't they? From 260 to 280, 285 even.
Yeah.
It's just gone to a new level. We just got to adjust to it, don't we?
Yeah, and look, the depth of the buying field wasn't that good. The crowd was good, but not
good crowd.
Yeah, but I reckon that you'd truck most of them away, to 4 or 5 destinations in those feeders.
That's happened probably for the last quite a few years, really, hasn't it? Where we're dominated by 4 or 5 or 6 really key players. It'll be interesting to see what happens when we get a season again, and we get a good early autumn break or a proper spring, and you get a few blokes wanting to get a few cattle back. That'll be when it could hang on to your hat.
Yeah. Although there was a bit of evidence there in the bottom end of those steers there today. There was 5 or 6 fellas from South Australia having a crack at those steers, and from what we saw last week at Ballarat, it would be 30 to 40 cents dearer on the bottom end of those steers.
So they told me, yeah. It's good to see those fellas have confidence to put those little cattle back in the paddock, because there's no doubt if you can sell a 380 or 90 kilo heifer, for argument's sake, for $2.60, well, you can probably pay $2.60 for a little fella that's 220 kilos and get a quid.
Heifer market was ditto. Strong feeder competition at the top. Restockers pretty keen to get some cattle, and there was some very well-bred cattle went out today, which we haven't seen for a while.
I see one of those Tura West cattle you talked about. Yeah, it's unreal. Great to see them go back to the bull, because they're out of an outstanding herd.
Yeah. So all in all, a good sale, and to top it all off, you've got a bit of work going on here with the sheep yards going on here at Hamilton. You are can-do people out here.
Well, this bloke here driving this big machine, he certainly can do. That's for sure. You wouldn't want to be doing it with a shovel, but it's good to see the council get behind it. It's one of their big assets, of course. So you've got to keep painting your house, or it'll fall down around your ears. And it's great to see them. I think they're tipping $4 million or something back into the sheep side of things. They've had improvements in the cattle over the last sort of 10 or 15 years, and it's a big sheep area too, as you know, so it's terrific to see them supporting that.
Good. Thanks, Craig.
No worries. Thanks, Murray.